crazy to officially say out loud that 2025 is coming to a close.
Thank God.
Thank fucking God. It's
Good
me,
riddance.
as usual, Lucy-Furr.
Woo!
Pretty good for a dead bitch. And with me is Nery.
Pretty good for an alive bitch.
And
Hello.
then with us is the producer.
Pretty good for an invisible bitch.
Faceless. It's because you've got so many, it's hard to track down just one face.
Ooh, savage.
How are we?
Good. How
Yeah,
are you?
good.
Excited to get wasted and push 2025 the fuck away.
Because,
I mean, I don't get wasted, but I like the second part.
Are you excited for your wife to get wasted and you have to take care of her?
You get to babysit us.
Yeah. So excited. I take it back. In 2025, come back, please. You know what, I've seen a meme making the rounds recently saying, can we get a slightly used year back, like 2019? Or what about like a really good year,
Yeah.
2004 or something?
2002?
Yeah.
It's like
Bring it
near mint condition.
Yeah. Out of the box, but good condition.
Yeah, exactly. You can sell everything else on Marketplace. Why not?
Why not a
A year.
year?
What are we going to do today to you? Yeah.
Wow. Running hell must be tiring.
It's exhausting. What are we going to do here today, you may ask, listening at home? Well, it is New Year's. It is New Year's Day. That is exciting. You're probably already balls deep into your booze. We are wishing that we were balls deep into our booze. Nery has not got balls to put in booze because he is half word. So today we're going to go around the podcast studio and reminisce on times that have been and gone, our best bits, our lowest moments, and what really happened to cause the break for you dumb bitch through November, December period.
Do we have to talk about that?
Yeah, well, we're gonna.
Oh, man.
But later. We'll talk about it later.
I was hoping those skeletons would stay in the closet.
Yeah, well.
Not much does these days.
Not much does. So, Nery.
Yes.
What's one of your favorite things that's happened this year?
One of my favorite moments was doing the live show with Gran.
Oh,
Neither of you were available for it,
yeah.
but it was maybe that's why it was my favorite.
Rude.
But no, it was a lot of fun. I thought she was going to roast me more than she did. I thought she was going to throw me under every bus possible.
Fair.
But no, we actually gelled really well together, I think.
She's a racist old bitch.
But yeah, so that's one of my favorite moments, doing that with Gran.
What about it was so special?
Just the change in dynamic, not knowing what was... I mean, I never know what's coming when we do this, but not knowing what's coming in a different way.
Yeah. R.I.P. Gran.
Yeah, RIP Gran. And because it was her last show, and I felt really, like, special about that.
Fair.
Like, yeah, I felt really cool that she let me be a part of her last show.
No, bloody Gran. That was a good time.
Old softy.
Good time. So I heard. What about you, producer? What's your favorite highlight of the year?
It's pretty tricky, but I think I really enjoyed... I know this is probably going to be a bit of a cop-out because we're probably going to talk about some of this a bit later, but the increase of interviews and guests we've had. I think one of my favourite things is having more people join us in Dumb Bitch HQ and share their stories in person and get to just have a chat. Probably one of my favourites moments probably would have been when we brought a scientist in.
Was that this year?
What for?
Yeah.
Why did we bring a scientist in?
Because you got some crazy theories.
Why did we bring a biologist in for? Wrong kind of science, babe.
But
Tell
was that
me.
this year? I feel like
That was this year.
Wow.
We didn't have guests last year.
No.
Really?
Guests was a this
Well, we
year
had
thing.
No, we had
Nah.
no. Oh, okay.
Andy was our first guest, weren't
Yeah, I
they?
thought Andy was this year.
And that was
last
this year.
This year.
Damn.
Yeah.
How does this year go fast and not fast at all?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What about yours? What's your favorite moment of the year?
Probably witnessing the Moby
Of course.
in the flesh. Like
that was my least favorite.
I thought that Long John Silver brought in a dead child.
I thought he brought it when I saw him walking up to our studio, and because I had arrived at the same time, I thought he would bring in a guitar. I was like, oh, we're going to have a musician.
A jam
Weird, but
session?
sure, why not? But no. He pulled out
no.
the biggest.
And that Moby lived in my house for probably a month after that because I'm like, can I keep it so my friends can have photos with it? And he said, yeah. So we dropped it off. And he ghosted me for like 2 months.
He didn't want it back either.
Hey, so I have a house inspection coming up. This thing needs to go. I can't lift it on my own.
I cannot have this in
It
my
needs
house.
to go. And I'm like, oh my God, this is how he got it. He didn't buy it. You asked to borrow it for ha-has.
Yeah.
And then it's here and it's your problem.
It's like
It's
a really
perpetual
bad,
dick.
When you asked
really
him
bad,
when
like,
you could borrow it,
sister
he
of
was
the
like,
traveling dick.
yeah, exactly.
So that's probably.
But did he answer you after?
Yeah. He ended up coming and picking it up 2 days before the inspection. It was scary, but
It was going to be real difficult to disguise it as
So-
a plant.
I mean, even if you have an inspection, not to change subjects or anything, but if you have an inspection, they can't
Judge you.
They can't judge you for what you have, what's personally yours.
They're not allowed to judge you in an
a
official
professional
sense, but they can
Professional?
still. I said professional, didn't I?
Oh, did you say professional?
But they can definitely still judge you.
Oh, of course. They're going to judge you personally, but they can't. What I'm saying is they can't make it a score against you in living in the house.
No.
they had an indescribable object in that home.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not like you're not breaking the skirting board with it or anything.
Yeah.
Like if you put it through the
Break something with it.
fuck yeah, you could. If you put it through the wall, okay, then they have something to say. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Real estate gets me
It would
fucking
put you
annoyed.
through the wall.
Fair. Let's not even go there.
No.
We not.
So that's fun. Do either of you have a question?
Well, I would probably go with who your favorite guest was because bringing up the fact that my favorite thing was we had guests. Who was your favorite
feel
guest to interact with this
I feel
year?
like we're all going to have almost the same answer.
Are you sure?
Doubt that.
Oh, okay. Let's find out.
All right.
You can go first since you went last.
I'm gonna just go out there. I loved all of our guests.
Of
this
course.
year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Suck up.
Congeniality. No, I liked getting. What I like about our guests is I like aiming and hunting people who are from all different walks of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the one I think is the most obvious one, just to see if you're wrong. But I'm going to say, drum roll, Jensen. That was fun. A double
was
back-to-back
fun.
circus episode. And I particularly liked it because the producer got flustered because he had the sparkly pants.
Because we found
That
out
was
he
a-
was Sparkle Pants Boy.
You know what's funny though? Because every time, I mean, this is just the kind of person every time we get an interviewee, I'm like, I get a bit nervous. I'm like, we're going to ask the right question. They're going to feel comfortable, yada, yada, yada. When the sparkly pants came up so early in the conversation, I was like, we are fucking locked in. We
are
got this
locked
shit.
in. Great.
Like,
He was a vibe.
He was so
He was
cool.
a nice guy.
so
I do
good.
not. I'm not ashamed to have dreamed of running away to the circus as a young person with Sparkle Pants.
Fair. And I will tag him in this episode.
I'm not going to run away to the circus now. I'm very happy.
I mean, the circus is pretty
I
cool.
was
Know what
miserable before.
2026 has in store.
2026 producer circus.
Back when I had the dream of running away to the circus with sparkly pants, I was unhappy in my
It's
life.
just a
It was a
phase.
very different thing. It was a different time.
It's not a phase, Mom.
You don't understand. What about you, Nery? Who's been your favorite guest?
So funny because I said I think we'll all have the same. Mine was going to be Jensen too. But I have a backup because I knew someone else would have it. Interviewing Patsy Decline was fantastic.
That was so fun.
Once I realized Patsy was penis haver, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to get murdered on this interview. But no, Patsy couldn't have been sweeter. Patsy was awesome. I will have Patsy Decline back on this podcast any day.
I never forget.
And same with Connie Bathory.
Yeah,
I will say.
love. I never forget that first 3 minutes of Patsy's episode and looking over at both of you across the table when Patsy and I were like ripping chunks off each other, and you were both like, "Oh my god, is this like?"
I thought someone was going to flip a table.
Part of me was like, am I
That's
allowed
just-
to join in, or is this just a
how
them
we
thing?
show love.
That's all right. No, yeah, I will have Patsy back and
love
Connie back
Patsy
any
and
day of the
Connie.
week.
What about you,
Well, days that we record at
What
least.
about you, PP producer?
Peep, peep, produce.
Producer.
Did you pee
You know
yourself? You know. That's
Only when I sneeze.
why you only sit in that seat.
Fuck you. The plastic wrap one? I didn't know that was why it was plastic wrapped.
It's easier to clean.
I thought it was because I spilled my drinks. Anyway,
Spilled something.
surprisingly, it's not Mr. Sparkle Pants, although he was one of my favorites. Look, a similar answer in the way of like I loved everyone that came on. I thought like having Andy was great.
Yeah, special shout out to Andy.
Double
Special
Andy.
shout out to Andy there, coming back for more.
And they can come back again.
And they can come
They
whenever.
will. They will.
And obviously some of the amazing drag artists that I have had the pleasure of meeting over time. But I would probably say You're Gonna Die, Eloise.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking that.
Opia.
Magnus Opium.
Yeah. Magnus is awesome.
Magnus is a bad bitch.
You're
and I
going to die,
love him.
Eloise. Is fucking, what a story.
That
What a story.
is quite funny. Whenever I'm sitting in a waiting room, that's all I think.
You're
And I
gonna
know
die,
it wasn't a
Eloise.
waiting room, but like same vibes. You're gonna die, Eloise.
It just makes me think of They're Coming to Get You, Barbara.
They're coming- That's exactly it. Cool. So, on the topic of guests, coming into
Jeez.
the new year, who do you guys want to get on here? What are some of our guest goals?
You can go.
Goals.
Producer.
No, I want to think about it. I don't know.
How about you? Do you have one?
Yeah, well, I'll do it. There's a few organization coordinators I'd love to get involved. I'd love to get Brody, the organizer and founder of Queers Down South.
Nice.
That would be fun. Just because I know that she's got lots to say, and her and I share some similar stories.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully she can help me remember the blank bits.
You mean the parts that your trauma pushed out of your brain?
Yeah. I'd like to get Connie Bathory back on here because, again, she knows so much. And maybe just a small sprinkle more of a few of the drag artists.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not to take too much away from you guys, but what about you?
Have you thought of one?
So
Or two or three?
I
Five?
think there are a few people that I have spoken to in this last year about possibly joining us on the podcast in the coming year. And I look forward to, they seem very, very keen. I look forward to chatting with them. There's a few people who I've done theatre with or who have been a big part of the queer community or who have a unique experience in the local queer community that I would love to get their stories and chat with them, like similar vein of like our pink tax chats as well, getting a bit real. I know some very lovely transgender people that are very happy to have a chat with us about their experience.
I love that. That'd be great.
Get a little bit of representation and a little bit of like, everyone's curious about things, and obviously we're not going to go stupid, but whatever they're willing to share and they want to share.
Diversify the diversification.
Because I find it's very important to touch on.
Yeah, 100%. For me, there's one specific drag artist I'd love to see a bunch more, but I really want to have Glitch on the podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. The ever elusive Glitcheroony.
We've been trying to get Glitch on for a while, but
It's just hard to catch
it
them.
is so hard.
I mean, yeah, and when you just think that you got them, they crawl back into the wall space.
They slither away, scuttle.
I swear there's a dimension door in there somewhere.
But I'd also like to there's a few theatre people I know want to do it. So talking to them would be fun, like theatre artists, different kind of artists. I am currently kind of speaking to someone who is a sculpture artist and stuff like that. I don't have like an in with them or anything at the moment. It originally started because I applied for a volunteer work to do like photograph events and shit, and contacted them, and then they contacted me about a short film. So I think if I start getting inroads, I'm going to be like, I got a podcast. You want to
hop on?
Yeah.
They'll listen to one episode and be like,
Nope.
I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so there's a few other different artists I'd like to do, but drag artists too, and things like that. You might have a chat to some wrestling friends, see if I can get them on as
That'd
well.
be fun.
That would be
Wrestling people. Because in the lineup so far, spoilers, everybody, we have a few of the Genesis performers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a few of the runners up who didn't quite get to the top with the voluptuous Vixen. Sucks to suck. And obviously the true winner of Genesis this year, just to snatch that from Voluptuous Vixen, was the Moby, because that crown was on Moby's head before it was on yours.
Ew, really?
That's awesome.
Gross.
I just wanted to leave that in this year,
Yeah.
and not carry it with me next year.
You don't want that on your.
So
on
I
your
need
conscience.
to wash that wig, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
And maybe the crown and the whole
Maybe
cabinet that the
sanitize
crown
just
is
the
in.
whole thing.
Sanitize the crown.
Well, that's fun. I like that. And on the topic of stepping into next year, just before we do wrap up and go, do you guys have any goals for next year? We're not gonna do the whole New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
because that's fake.
I don't believe
bullshit.
in
New Year, new
resolution.
me. Next year's my year. None of that, because clearly this year was no one's.
my last time I saw my therapist, they looked at me, they pointed at me, and said, "No New Year's resolutions. We just work on what you got." I was like, "You got it, chief."
Deal.
But yeah, work on what I got. I'll improve what's already improving and work hard to get shit sorted. I'd love to finish my novel and look for a publisher. That's later on in the year, but that's pipe dream shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't
That's
count.
end game shit. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd like to fire the goblin that runs my drag social media. That's my goal.
Get on top of it.
It's really hard because, much like Glitch,
They don't show up.
she's really hard to catch. I've been paying her, but I'm pretty sure she eats the money.
Fair. Goblins do that.
Yeah, she's not been doing her job. So yeah, firing that bitch and hiring a hobbit. Hobbits are far more industrious. I
Love
think.
that.
Yeah, but in all seriousness as well, just similar things like continuing the improvements that I have already started, moving forward, and just increasing the happy.
Love that.
Yep.
Crack that dopamine.
How about you?
My goals moving forward for the new year, now that Lucy-Furr, the drag queen, is gone. R.I.P.
A serious
God.
hit to my happy, by the way.
Sucks to suck. Focusing on me and who I am and what I want to be doing. And also like getting on top of my health and stuff. Like already stepping into the new year, I have two operations in the pipeline. So that's fun. 2.5 if you want to be technical.
Are you also getting a baboon heart
Yeah, I thought we could match like mother like child.
and like a wooden leg?
Yeah, I'm very inspired by the both of you.
That's a foolish errand.
Yeah. But yeah, just focusing on that. This year is focused to nothing but my health. I'm not going to overdo it. It's just that.
Speaking of matching, like getting a heart to match and watching, I think one thing we could all want next year, and I am speaking for the two of you, is new tattoos.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I want more
Yes,
tats.
I need to finish my
Tat this up.
body art. Definitely more tattoos in the new year.
Ever since I got my third tattoo, I'm just like, okay, now I think I have the bug.
The third time, first time that needle touched my skin, I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen.
First time hurt like a motherfucker. Second time I had fun, but I was like, I don't really need more. Third time it was a whimsical, like it was not whimsical. It was a
Out of the blue.
it was
kind of
a
situation.
spontaneous.
I had a
thing.
tattoo that I couldn't make, so I gave it to.
And I had to come up with what I wanted in 24 hours.
Yep.
And
That's
I
how we
came
do
out
it.
with
What do you
soot sprites.
You don't have a plan? My
Well, I
tattoos
didn't
are
have a-
structured.
Look,
Everything
I have
I'm getting, I've planned since I was
Really?
a tween.
I have tattoos I want, but like the ones that I have been planning since I was a young person are fucking huge and will take a lot and will be very expensive and painful. I needed something quick and little.
Fair.
That was also still visible.
That was my name in high school, Quick and Little. And on that note, I hope everybody has a good 2026.
Yeah.
Have a good new year. Hope all your things you want to come to fruition come to fruition.
And we will see you next week.
When I'm another year older.
You dumb bitch.